Only 7% of seniors over 70 are aware of the exclusive airline benefits they qualify for, and airlines are not in a hurry to tell you. But these hidden perks can save you money, give you more comfort, and even make traveling easier than ever. If you're a senior traveler or booking for a parent or grandparent, this video will reveal the insider advantages that most people miss. And here's the best part. Many of these benefits are free, available right now, and just waiting for you to ask for them. So make sure you watch till the end, because you might be leaving hundreds of dollars and stress-free travel experiences on the table. Let's start with the most valuable benefit and work our way down. Number 10. Special meal requests can make your flight better than you expect. Most travelers have no idea that they can ask for a special meal when booking a flight, but this small option can actually make a big difference in your travel experience. For a list of special meals you can choose from, such as vegetarian, vegan, halal, kosher, gluten-free, low-sodium, low-fat, or diabetic-friendly meals. The best part? It doesn't cost anything extra. All you have to do is select the option when you book your ticket or call the airline at least 24 to 48 hours before your flight. What many people don't realize is that passengers who request these meals are often served before everyone else. While the rest of the cabin waits for their tray of average airplane food, your special meal arrives hot and fresh. Since these meals are prepared separately and labeled clearly, the flight crew delivers them first. And because they're made with specific diets in mind, they tend to be healthier, lighter, and sometimes even tastier than the regular meals. This small trick can be especially helpful if you're flying with kids, elderly people, or anyone with medical conditions. You'll avoid delays, get served earlier, and eat something that better suits your needs. It's one of those little-known travel hacks that feels like a VIP experience without paying a cent more. So next time you fly, don't skip over the meal section. That small click could make your whole journey feel smoother and more comfortable. Number 9. Priority boarding without paying extra. Many seniors don't know this, but some airlines offer priority boarding to older passengers without asking them to pay for it. All you have to do is request it when checking in or at the gate. If you are over 70 and need a little more time getting to your seat, or you want to avoid the rush of everyone crowding the aisles, this can help a lot. Flight attendants are trained to help seniors first, especially those who use a walking stick, cane, or simply look like they might need a bit more time. They won't always offer it unless you ask, but when you do, they usually say yes. This early boarding gives you more time to store your luggage, find your seat, and settle in calmly. 8. Free checked bags for seniors on certain airlines. Luggage fees can be frustrating, especially when you're on a fixed income. But here's what most seniors don't know. Some airlines offer free checked bags to senior travelers. Airlines like Southwest and certain international carriers include 1 to 2 checked bags for free, especially for older adults. Even better, if you're flying for medical reasons or a family emergency, you may be able to get extra allowance just by showing documents. Many loyalty programs also waive baggage fees if you're a member and over a certain age. AARP members, for example, sometimes qualify for these waivers when booking through airline partners. Another tip, when flying domestically, airlines like Delta or American sometimes include free bags if you book with their travel credit cards, which seniors are often approved for. That adds up quickly. A single bag fee can be $35 or more one way. That's $70 saved for just one round trip. Multiply that over several trips and you're talking hundreds of dollars. Don't just accept the fee. When booking or checking in, always ask, do seniors qualify for free checked baggage? If not, ask if you can apply loyalty points or join a free rewards program. The answer is often yes. You just have to ask. Seniors deserve this perk. 7. Discounted senior fares are still real, but hard to find. Many people believe senior fares disappeared long ago, but that's not true. Airlines still offer special rates for older adults, but they've hidden them well. You won't always see them on travel sites like Expedia or Google Flights. The secret? You need to check directly with the airline's own website or customer service. Airlines like United, Delta, and British Airways have senior discounts. You just need to dig a little. Often, the discount is only 5 to 10%, but that still saves a good amount on international or last-minute flights. The trick is to enter your age while booking or call and ask a live agent, do you have senior fares for passengers over 65? Sometimes the discount doesn't show up online until you do this. Some airlines even have age-specific programs like Lufthansa's Senior Citizen Concession. These can be 20% or more off the ticket. It's not automatic though. You must ask. Another tip, book through AARP Travel or AAA travel portals, which have exclusive deals for members. You'll see discounts that regular people never get. So don't book blindly. Take 5 extra minutes to look for the senior fare. That small step could save you a lot, especially on long flights. 6. Free wheelchair service even if you don't use one daily. Even if you don't use a wheelchair every day, you can still request one for the airport, and many seniors don't realize this. Long walks to the gate can be exhausting, and some terminals are huge. But here's the thing, all major airports offer free wheelchair assistance from the entrance to the gate and even between connecting flights. You just have to request it during booking or by calling the airline in advance. Many seniors feel embarrassed asking, but you shouldn't. It's your right, and staff are trained to treat you with respect and care. The service usually includes someone escorting you in a wheelchair, helping with bags, skipping long lines, and making sure you board first. In fact, you might get to bypass TSA lines entirely. On arrival, you're also given assistance deplaning and getting to baggage claim or a pickup spot. This is not just for people with permanent disabilities. If you're tired easily, had surgery recently, or simply want to avoid long walks, this is available for you. There is no extra charge. You can tip the helper if you want to, but it's not required. So don't struggle or miss your flight. Request wheelchair service, even if it's just for one trip. You deserve to travel without pain or stress.
5. Window shades must be up, and there's a serious reason why. You've probably wondered why cabin crew asks you to open your window shade during takeoff and landing. It might seem like a small thing, but there's actually a very important safety reason behind it. When a plane is taking off or landing, those are the most critical times of flight. If something goes wrong, every second counts. Having the window shades up lets both passengers and crew see what's happening outside, whether there's smoke, fire, or debris. This helps everyone make faster decisions in an emergency. Light from outside also helps your eyes adjust. If something happens suddenly and you have to evacuate, your eyes will already be used to the lighting conditions outside. This can make the difference between safely exiting or being disoriented. Plus, in the event of a crash, emergency personnel outside the aircraft can quickly look in and see what's going on. Open shades give them a clear view inside without having to come aboard. Some airlines even delay takeoff if passengers refuse to follow this simple rule. It's not about comfort or habit, it's about protecting lives. Next time, don't roll your eyes when you're asked to lift the shade. You're not just following orders, you're helping everyone on board stay safer in case of an emergency. It's one of those small details that carry massive importance behind the scenes in aviation safety.
4. Phones on airplane mode. It's more than just a rule. Many travelers think airplane mode is just a useless formality, something airlines make you do for no real reason, but there's actually more to it than people realize. When your phone isn't in airplane mode, it keeps trying to connect to mobile networks on the ground, even while flying at high altitudes. This can cause 2 problems. First, it creates radio signals that can interfere with the aircraft's navigation and communication systems. While modern planes are designed to shield against most of this, multiple phones sending signals at once can still create interference. Pilots rely on clear communication with air traffic control and accurate readings from instruments. Anything that could mess with that, even slightly, is taken very seriously. Second, your phone will drain battery fast while trying to connect to towers it can't reach properly. That means you may land with a nearly dead phone. And in the rare case of an emergency landing, you definitely want a working phone. Also, turning your phone to airplane mode is just part of aviation courtesy. It shows you understand that flying safely depends on small contributions from everyone. While newer tech is making phones safer to use in the air, the rule is still enforced in many regions and with many airlines. Until that changes fully, it's best to follow this rule. It's not about control, it's about keeping the skies safe for everyone on board. 3. The armrest debate. Who actually gets it? It's a silent war on every flight. Who gets the middle armrests? If you've ever found yourself in the dreaded middle seat, you know it feels like the worst spot on the plane. But here's something many don't know. By unspoken airplane etiquette, the middle seat passenger gets both armrests. Why? Because they're already at a disadvantage. They don't get the view of the window seat or the aisle freedom of the other side. Giving them both armrests is a small way of balancing things out.
This isn't an official airline rule, but it's widely accepted by frequent flyers and travel experts. In fact, seasoned travelers usually respect this and make sure not to hog both armrests when they're in the aisle or window seat. It's a simple gesture of airplane kindness. Also, if you're the one in the middle, don't be afraid to claim your space. You're not being rude, you're taking what's quietly accepted as yours. For those in other seats, try not to sprawl into that center area. Everyone's cramped up already. These little courtesies make flying more bearable for everyone. So next time you fly, remember this rule. It won't make your seat bigger, but it might make your flight feel a bit more fair. And if everyone does their part, the whole cabin ends up a little more peaceful.
Number 2. Never drink water that's not in a sealed bottle. When you're flying, it's important to stay hydrated, but not at the cost of your health. Most people don't realize this, but the tap water on airplanes, even in coffee or tea, may not be safe. The water tanks on planes are rarely cleaned, and multiple studies have shown they can contain harmful bacteria like E. coli. Even though airlines follow basic standards, inspections often reveal that water quality isn't consistent. That's why flight attendants themselves almost always drink from sealed bottles. They avoid coffee, tea, and even brushing their teeth with plain water. In some cases, coffee makers and water lines on planes can't be cleaned easily, so bacteria stays inside for months. If you order coffee or tea, you're taking a risk. And since the water is just heated, not boiled, bacteria may survive. Always carry a sealed water bottle or ask for bottled water during the flight. This is especially important for children, pregnant women, and anyone with a weaker immune system. Staying safe on a plane isn't just about seatbelts. It's also about knowing what goes into your body. So skip that cup of coffee unless it's brewed from bottled water. You'll avoid stomach issues mid-flight and land feeling fresher. Remember, when in doubt, bottle it out. Number 1. Never remove your shoes on the plane, and here's why. It might feel relaxing to kick off your shoes during a flight, especially on long trips. But what most people don't realize is that airplane floors are far dirtier than they look. The carpet might seem clean, but it's usually full of germs, spills, and bacteria. In fact, many airlines don't deep clean their planes between flights. Sometimes the same plane makes multiple trips in a day with only a quick sweep in between. Add in food crumbs, baby diapers, spilled drinks, and the occasional passenger getting sick, and you've got a recipe for a truly dirty floor. Even worse, the lavatory area often has hidden moisture and urine droplets, especially due to turbulence. So when you walk around barefoot or in socks, you're stepping in all of that. Your socks absorb it, and then you rest your feet on the seat or cross your legs. You're spreading germs without realizing it. Flight attendants will often tell you, never walk around without shoes. For your own hygiene and safety, always wear footwear when moving around the cabin. Bring soft, clean slippers if you want comfort, but keep your feet protected. It's not just about courtesy to others, it's about protecting your health in a space shared by hundreds. What feels cozy can quickly turn into a regret if you catch something unpleasant from a dirty floor. And there you have it, the 10 airport secrets that most senior travelers never hear about. Use even a few of these, and your next trip could be faster, easier, and way less stressful. Want more insider tips that airlines don't want you to know? Click any of these videos, and I'll see you in a moment.